Hey, welcome in, Joseph. How are you? How are you doing? I had a late night watching election results, and so I am a little bit tired. How was your morning? Hmm? Welcome, 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 everyone. We are live. We are the day after election, and thank you. Thank you for the compliment. That's very sweet. We're live. I am exhausted because I was up late watching election. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? I'm good. I'm still here. Good, good, good. Wasn't the best or turned out how I wanted to do. Do I like Trump? No. I'm not a fan of his policies at all. I'm not a fan of his mannerisms. I'm not a fan of his, yeah, I'm not a fan. But he is our president elect, so it is what it is. You really want to holler at me? As in what? Say hello? Well, hello. What's going on? What's good? I'm going to go live on this channel from 1 to 3. I think this is a good hour for this channel to go live. And how do I do a rope that's 225 centimeters? You taking? I don't understand your question. You're trying to ask me out? Because, yeah, I'm taking. If that's what you're trying to ask me out, I'm very much taken. How do a rope to rope Hi, Jonathan. How are you? First, we need to have the same rules. It's messed up, so it's not so good. Do I like Palestine? I like any country who has free rights. Everybody deserves their free right. However, I don't think people want to I don't think people I don't think people appreciate their rights until they're lost. And I think, unfortunately, we get to that point, then you can't come back from it. It's like there's this thing in like there's this thing in life, balance. Like, let's say season. Sometimes the food is dry and it doesn't have no seasoning, and then you have that right good moment where it's perfectly seasoned, and then you go a little bit over, and then it's too whatever, too salty, too whatever. And I think that's what rights is about too. We take advantage. We take advantage that they're gonna be here, right? And then when they're not here, we can't reverse it. We can't make it less salty. Once it's salty, you can't do nothing with it besides, you know, throw it away and try it again. You can't unsalty the dish. But the problem is, if you get by, the problem is if we get to that point, I think people understand we can't get back. I'm thirsty right now, and I ain't got no more water. I need some water bottles. Wow, I'm sorry that you feel that way, Seneca, because there's nothing that can deter my belief in God, even this election results. This election result seemed very orchestrated to me. Seemed kind of bought. The president, the governors, the Senate, and the House is all Republican now. Very bought to me. Eyes back. Well, mm, my grandma, born in 1939, and she lived through so much in her lifetime. And she passed away a couple years ago, but I still say that she thinks it's still okay. We haven't seen segregation. We haven't seen color only signs. It doesn't mean we don't have racism. We don't have police brutality. It's just now it's frowned upon. Before it was acceptable. In her 50 years, in the last 50 years, no, let's say 60, 80 years. No, 60 years, 60 years, last 60 years, we have grown so much. It may take another 60 years. I don't know. I'm processing. I really don't want to talk about politics today because I'm kind of heartbroken. I feel like we broke up. Me and the country broke up, and I just want to move past it. So, what y'all think about me going live at this time every day? Monday, well, not Monday, Thursday. I know the trust in God thing is very thick today, but I think you just have to. That's all you can do at this point is trust in God. Like I have no, I don't know. I'm just like the weather outside. It's cloudy, it's foggy, it's unclear. I'm in shock. I'm disbelieved. It's the popular vote. It's the Senate vote. It's the House vote. It's a clean sweep, undeniable. And I tried to justify it by looking at the maps and saying, the big city states and the big cities and the college towns, those voted blue. So rural America didn't vote blue. But like if you go to every state, if we go to Texas, you have Dallas, you have Houston, you go to Tennessee, you have Memphis, you go to Florida, you have Tallahassee, Orlando, Miami, all those cities voted blue. And ain't that's where the majority of people live at? So how come the state vote red? Like I tried to justify this myself and it didn't make sense. And maybe one day when I'm bored and I give more energy to it, I might study some more and figure out the clues so I can rationalize to myself. But at this point in the game, we're all processing. And we can't assume it's going to be hell. We can't assume it's going to be the worst. We can only assume that we can't assume what's going on. We just have to wait and see. I mean, while we still have that choice, we have the choice to be here. I made a joke last time he won and said I was going to move to Canada. And it was a joke because I wasn't planning on moving to Canada. But it may be a situation where I have to leave America. I feel like America left me. I tell you, I feel dumped. I feel like I've broken up with democracy. If you can't go to church because if you believe there is no God, you can't go to Trump because Trump was elected, then maybe your faith isn't as strong as you think it was. Maybe you should reconnect with your faith in God first. Because like I said, there's nothing that can there's nothing that can deter my faith. I'm human first, but I still believe in my faith. My faith is still strong. My faith guides me. My faith empowers my humanity. My faith, I remind myself, there was once a man who walked this earth who died for my sins. So if that was the case, then I would not believe in nobody. But there are genuinely good people who do not have ulterior motives. There are good people who empower, who do work for the benefit of others. And all those people are blessed by God. So, like I was saying, maybe you should re-examine your faith. Even in my faith, you have a civic duty as Christians. We have a civic duty to participate in politics and understanding like that, because it is our right. He says that's gonna happen. Whether it actually happens or not, we don't know. It could have been not his agenda. It could have been extremists. But with the Senate and the House and the governors, I know all of his policy approvals, whether we like them or not, will be easily passed. I'm worried about him trying to undo the good that was already done. Like like Obamacare. Like getting rid of student loan forgiveness. I'm worried about that. He very is good. I really am kind of worried about the things that you're saying. Because God is still in control. Good, the bad, the ugly. God is still in control. My phone is blowing up right now. Okay. My phone is blowing up right now. It's too much stimuli. Inject. Okay. Off task. Send. No response. And are you there? Richard, are you there? God has not let me down. He said that he's gone. I think you have a lot of fears about the upcoming thingy. But we may be jumping the gun. We may be jumping the gun. I don't know how people got faith in God and this happens. I don't think you understand faith. I think you should really take some time out to think about what faith means to you and your faith and why you chose to believe. Why is there so many blowing up right now? My God, my God. What is going on? What is going on? No. Well, I'm going. I'm going. Not going back to church, so I don't care anyway. That's your right. I'm great. How are you, honey? Welcome to the global group chat live stream vibe. We just chilling on this late Thursday afternoon. The sun is hiding behind layers of clouds, but my skin looks like it's glistening. So I'm pretty good, pretty good. I have lots of notifications buzzing at the same time. Yes. How many cubes are there? What is a while for one cube? How are you, honey? Honey? Or is it Ani? Do we not pronounce the H or do we pronounce the H? All my working, what did it get me? I think that song is stuck in my head. Crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hmm? Oh, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just count the top layer. Great, great, great. So I think I'm gonna come here regularly on Monday to Thursday and just chill out, just talk like this around this time, 1 to 3. So I have about another hour and 15 to go. Yesterday I was on live for about 7 hours with the coverage, and then I stayed up to about like 1 that night watching election results. So I am pretty wiped. But with that being said, I was happy talking to you all. And anybody got any more questions or comments on talk to me about? But my eyes look red. I think I'm gonna call it early today and come back to you all tomorrow at the same time, 1 o'clock EST, and start fresh. What do y'all think? I'm looking at the what? What you think? Hmm. This is my outfit for today. So it's my this is a week before my birthday, 7 days. and I post outfits. So we vote because we have the right to, and we use our voices. You know, just because you do stuff doesn't mean things should go your way. You could study all night long and still fail the test. You know, it happens. It happens. Just because we want it to go one way doesn't mean it would be. In my head, it made perfect sense to me. I couldn't see why a person would vote for Trump. I mean, technically, the voices were heard. He won the popular voice. He won the popular vote. 70 million people voted for him. Over 70 million people. And 66 million people voted for Kamala. It wasn't like it was not it wasn't a blowout. In 1984, when Reagan won, the only state that voted for Reagan who did not vote for Reagan was Michigan. Now our map looked pretty red today, but there's lots of states and lots of people who voted for Kamala, whose voices were heard. And so that's what we should think about right now. That's what you should think about. Did it go the way I wanted? Did it go the way you wanted? Of course not. I can see it. I don't even know you like that, but the way you talking, I can feel your energy. I can feel your fears. I can feel your frustration. I have all that too, but I'm also like I feel brokenhearted. I'm more numb than anything. I can't process this yet, and I think that's the problem right now. Is that when you're going through something like this, just because it doesn't go your way, you got to be sometimes rational thinking too. Like, yes, it didn't go your way, but 66 million people voted the same way you did. 66 million people are feeling like their vote didn't matter either. While on the other hand, 70 million people feeling like they did what they came to do and it was done. I remember watching Kamala's watch party and watching Trump's watch party and seeing the Trump supporters cheer as another state turned red and seeing the shock on the Harris campaign as the numbers was going up. And then I always keep remembering, Republicans votes come in early. They vote early. Da, 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 da. You got to remember this. And you have the red wave and the blue surge. And it came in just like that. And I remember it was 210 to 240. It was close. I remember my 12-year-old watching it with me. And around 9 o'clock, she says, man, he won. I'm going to bed. And I remember telling her, like, wanting to say to her, don't feel that way. I was right, too. Don't feel that way. We still have a long way to go in this fight. So it's not like your voices wasn't heard. It's not like we had to give up that fight. It's not like it was a blowout. 66 million people said that. That's your choice. That's your choice. But like I said to you earlier, Christianity and politics have no interchange. We have our civic duty to, get involved in politics and try to uphold and make a better life for all humanity. But it's not our Christian duty. It doesn't hold hand in hand. My faith is not defined by the actions of men. Nice. He has the power of the pen, the button, and apparently he has the people. This is what America wanted. But he doesn't have my prayer. He doesn't have my faith. He doesn't have my hope for tomorrow. I'm more concerned not with Trump, but with the powers behind Trump. I'm concerned with Project 25. I'm concerned with people like JD Vance. Trump is old and out there. So, as what happens if they say, oh, we really didn't want Trump, we just wanted somebody else in control, and they do a Biden Kamala thing. They get rid of Biden, put Kamala, get rid of Trump, put this crazy dude, and then we got a worse person than we had before. And I think what happened was Trump is charismatic. He is a good figure for people to draw onto. And a lot of people's drawn to that and they voted for that, but they don't understand the really, 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 really true agenda. I said I was gonna hang up, but I didn't. Still talking to you. I feel changes in my mind. All right, I'm gonna go. Thank you all for joining me, and see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. And hopefully I'm more well-rested. I'm well-rested, and I processed some of what's going on today. Tulu, and talk to you tomorrow. Look at this. Sleepy. She need to sleep. Bye.